What's going on? I am Kavan Speaks, and today we're going to talk about going against the grain. Let me take this off. So, when you go against the grain, you help yourself realize that in some places in your life, you are just following other people. What I want you to do is to wake up and go against the grain. What do I mean by go against the grain? This is the process of seeing what people are doing around you. Get off your phone when you're walking, pay attention, and just see how people are moving. Once you do that, you will realize sometimes people that you are following are just following other people. And I have an example for myself, and I will give an example that I've seen online. And I want you to come up with examples for yourself to where you can be different and go against the grain and get ahead because you're not following other people. A simple one for me is one day I was out with family and we were at an event and there were two lines. One line, everybody just followed each other into that line, but it was already hot for me at this event and I wanted my drink fast. And I'm like, yo, I don't feel like waiting this long. It's really hot. I want to see what can I do to get my drink faster without making other people upset. So I noticed there were two lemonade stands that were in the area. One said alcohol, and everybody was going to that one, and one said non-alcohol, and it was just a regular lemonade stand. I didn't want alcohol at all, and you know the alcohol station can give you non-alcoholic lemonade too. So I looked, and all of my friends and family and other people were going to the alcohol station. So I'm like, if I were to not get alcohol, even though I wasn't going to get it, I can get something faster because everybody's just following each other to go get drunk and to, enjoy the event under the influence. I decided to go to the line that other people weren't going in, and my time was so much faster and it was much more efficient. And you still could get alcohol at the non-alcoholic stand because they were just connected. One side just said alcohol, one side didn't say alcohol, but they were connected to each other. I'm talking about like I don't even know how to explain. Like the stand was just a lemonade stand, and it just had a split down between it, like one of those COVID boxes where it had a split. If you was at work and you had to work by somebody, it was just like that. That was the only difference. Same lemonade, same people. They were even switching stations because they can go side by side. Just in that one scenario, it started opening my eyes. Like, wait, if I don't follow people and do what everybody else is doing, like follow people in line and not paying attention, drinking because everybody else is drinking, like not, you know, seeing the world for how I see it and seeing the best possible solution to get something done, I would have just been waiting longer. And that's a small, very small example, but that's just to let you know, hey, if you can grab that idea and put it into something bigger, which is the next story I'm gonna tell you, you can achieve greater goals. So the same situation I seen on Facebook. It was I think she was an Asian lady. They were doing ice skating, so they were ice skating, and everybody was like riding together, kind of like in track when everybody kind of like runs together in a line. And then if you were in the far, and if you were farthest in the back, you probably like waiting. You probably not that good, or you just waiting for your chance to like get to the front. So everybody just following each other. This 17-year-old girl says, "Skip that," and she just goes around fast as she can possibly and laps everybody. She gets in the back of the line and she just waits out the whole race. You hear her, hey, this is the last lap. Everybody starts going crazy, going fast. And she just keeping up with them. Boom, race is over. Everybody's looking around and starts slowing down. Whole time she's up one whole lap. So it was the hey, it's the last lap for her only. It wasn't the last lap for them. They still had one more lap to do because she had already lapped them. So the race was over for her, but it wasn't even over for them. They were fighting for second place. And they even slowed down because they forgot that she had lapped them. They didn't even go outside of the box, even though she was. They saw her going outside the box. They saw her doing it. And they still didn't follow lead because they just wanted to follow each other and follow the rules. And sometimes you have to follow the rules. But in her situation, the rules didn't make sense. And she got so much more in such little time. And everybody else was just confused because it didn't make sense to go slow in a race. Especially when all she had to do was just do one lap fast. Now, you can take this and do what you want with it. Be careful in the situations where you do use it so you don't get in trouble. But I'm just saying, it opened up my eyes and let me know in some cases, if I just go against the grain and do certain things a certain way, I can go a little bit farther. That's why I'm an entrepreneur. That's why I tried my hardest to work for myself. Because if I just go against the grain and don't work for other people, I can build a legacy for myself. I can build for myself. I can build my own kingdom. I can build my own table. And people can come to my table because I will have fruit overflowing and food overflowing and water overflowing and blessings overflowing because of my hard work, because I went against the grain, and my generations after me will have more and more. So if you made it this long, I would say thank you. You know, I'm new to the video making, so I'm just trying my best to articulate my words, and I appreciate you guys for listening. There will be more. And every time I learn something, I promise I will drop it for you because I want to give knowledge that I didn't get myself. And I have to wake up and start learning on my own and stop always going to pay a teacher sometimes. And sometimes you do got to pay teachers because it's going to help you go farther because they have knowledge that you didn't know. But sometimes you have to go get knowledge for yourself. You can't always look for somebody to give you the knowledge because if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. So you have to do something. And then when you get stuck, you can go find people who can help you get unstuck. But you got to get stuck first. And then when you get unstuck, you got to go find some new stuff to do. And you might get stuck again or you might not. But if you're doing nothing, you won't get any results. So I just started doing stuff. I stopped wasting my time and watching TV all day. It's a TV right behind me, and it's on because when I got clients coming in, look, I'm making a video right now. I could be watching that TV right now, but I'm not. I'm right here talking to you guys. So I just want to give you some inspiration, motivation to make a better day and have a blessed day.